Hey Use World, I am back with another video. Today's gonna be an exciting one. I feel like I say that about every video, but I'm excited to film videos for y'all every single time. But let the panic selling commence because we spend way too much money in Paris. And if you haven't seen that video, what are you doing? Go check out the most epic haul that we got in France. When I came back to the States and I'm just looking at my credit card bill, I was like, brother, ooh. Both me and Mandy were like in denial, like, okay, that's an issue. And it's funny because every single time my boyfriend sees me with my orange boxes and my little pile of trophies, he's like, so how much did you actually spend in Paris? I was like, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it, go away. Which leads to the whole entire premise of this particular video, which is panic selling a lot of our pieces that we probably just haven't reached in a while. And it's just like, I like these pieces, but if I haven't reached for them in a while, might as well let them go to a new home. It's a vicious cycle. I know. It's just like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Why do you keep doing this? It gives me joy, I guess. I don't know. But let's just get right into it, okay? Some housekeeping items I want to go over before I start showcasing all of these items. We have over 20 items to get through. So prices will be in the description box down below. All of the pricing will include insured shipping in the United States. If you're outside of the United States, let's talk and we'll see what the shipping is going to look like. It is first come, first served. Whoever makes payment first will secure that item and it will be shipped out accordingly. Please do read all of the descriptions before reaching out to me. And if you can reach out to me via Instagram, that is the preferred method, just because it's easier to communicate. And if you need additional photos, it'll be easier to send over. This video is going to be uploaded in 4K. So I'm going to show you as much as possible so that there's less pictures being exchanged back and forth. So do watch on a computer if you can in 4K. Which also means that you're probably gonna see all of my ridiculous pimple scars. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna start strong here. The first one is going to be my Christian Dior vanity crossbody. This is such a gorgeous piece. And I've been going back and forth when it comes to this piece. Like, should I let it go? Should I keep it? I did drop it off with a consignor locally. It didn't sell. It's just like, okay, maybe it's meant to be. Like, I should keep it. But I don't reach for it. It's a gorgeous bag. I think the most gripe I have with this particular bag is that I need to two-hand it when I'm opening and closing the bag, right? Because it's not just an easy just like flap open or flip open when it comes to a flap bag. And I just can't be bothered with that. I've gotten so many compliments when it comes to wearing this bag, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, I think I'll be okay with it. But the condition of this bag is basically brand new. It looks like it's never been worn. The stitching and the puffiness is all gorgeous, no corner wear. There's a little bit of an indentation here, but you know, that's just gonna be like you carrying it. The gold hardware is gorgeous. There's a little bit of, I guess there is a little bit of wear, but it's hardly noticeable, but that's just because you have your crossbody strap, which is right here, that will, you know, rub against the hardware here. But overall, there's no scratches, there's no loose stitching. This is an excellent quality bag. And you can see the interior, it is gorgeous with a little pocket right there and a pocket in the front as well. It smells amazing. The leather, real leather suede interior is just gorgeous. And then of course, you've got the Christian Dior detail right there as well, if you can see it. I just don't reach for it. And I love red bags. Red is going to be such a classic color for years to come. It's not like it's going to be a neon pink or where, you know, I love my hot pinks. However, you know, that's a trend and pink is just not something that's easy to pair with. So that is the first bag I am looking to let go because I spent too much money. The second bag is going to be my Polène bucket bag. I forget what number it is, but it is going to be the bucket bag. This is the first Polène I ever purchased, and I love this bag. I've, again, gotten so many compliments on this particular bag because of its unique shape. And this is not the mini size. This is the regular size. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not reaching for bucket bags very often. However, this is prior to all of the quality control issues that we've been hearing about Polène. This is a gorgeous looking bag. The glazing is fantastic. There's not a whole lot of wear that you can see on this particular bag just because it is a hard wearing bag. There is a crossbody strap that is adjustable, but most of the time I do wear this as a top handle. And then there's the drawstring where you can kind of pull it open, and the interior is going to be real suede. So this is a very high quality bag, and I love how there's feet at the bottom. Again, you can see it is in fantastic condition. Have I used this bag quite a bit? When I first bought it and got it, it was in a good rotation. I wouldn't say I wore it every single day, but I think this is where Polène is very strong at when it comes to the design. They can take a classic bucket bag and turn it into something unique and sculptural looking. So yeah, I think I'm moving away from bucket bags. This is why I don't reach for this bag anymore. And with Polène, you know, probably doing price increases in the next month or two with, you know, the whole Louis Vuitton ordeal, definitely jump on this. Or if you want to buy brand new, definitely go take a look at Polène's website. The next bag I want to go over is going to be this Valentino clutch. It is a beautiful bag, but I can't speak to the functionality or the use of this bag. It's kind of like an unboxing. I'll just kind of review like an unboxing because this is from Mandy's collection. She had a heart-to-heart with herself saying, what bags can I let go for the sake of Hermès, the holy grail. And apparently Valentino is on the chopping block here, but I've seen her wear this bag a number of times and she does love it. But once you're like over it, you're over it. But I think the quality of this bag is gorgeous. You can see it is a smooth skin and the back is just gorgeous. The glazing is fantastic. And I think my favorite part about this bag is that there's this little red detail on the corner of each of this particular flap bag. And it's not just the clutch. So the interior, and I was opening and closing it, and this magnet is just ridiculously strong. I have to like pry it open, which is fantastic because usually magnets can just be like flimsy and this one is incredibly strong. As you can see, it does come with a beautiful chain strap that is detachable. So if you want to wear it as a clutch, you can, or if you want to wear it as a crossbody. And I've seen her wear it both ways. There's a beautiful mirror right here that is super shiny that you can kind of use like, hey, I need to apply lipstick. You just pop open your Valentino, your flap bag, and then just apply lipstick when you're on the go. And I love the interior because it's an open compartment. There's also a zipped enclosure right there. So if you don't want to bring your wallets, you don't want to bring your card holders, this is a very secure spot for you to put your items and cards and cash. And then of course you can put your typical lip balm, your cell phone, etc., etc. I'm smelling, it does smell like leather. So Valentino sometimes can be underrated, but if you want something that's very understated, an evening clutch and or a casual bag, I think this is a fantastic option. The next bag I want to go over is my Kenzo belt bag. So I've talked about this before. I don't really reach for belt bags anymore. I did add my Madewell belt bag to my collection recently, and it's just something I like a little bit more. The Lululemon belt bags, the Uniqlo belt bags, it's just not something I reach for. So this was purchased at New York City, I think a sample sale. I bought multiple of them. I gave one to my mom. I gave one to, I forget who, but there's one last one. I'm gonna just let this go for cheap just because my purse closet is literally about to burst. But it's a brand new, still got a sticker on there. If you're looking for something that's casual and it's not gonna be your typical Lululemon, honestly, I like this one a lot more because it is much more secure. With a Lululemon belt bag, you open it up with the zipper and it just flops open. And I have lost items because of that. Whereas this one is gonna be much more secure. It does come with a dust bag and it's got two different compartments. You won't flap open enclosure where it just like, again, like I said, things won't fall out as easily in my opinion. It is a gorgeous bag. The zippers are great. And then also you do get a back pocket right there. So if you want more pockets instead of just one open compartment like the Lululemon belt bag, this is a great option. And then it does come with a metal snap enclosure, which I think is fantastic. Much more high quality than the Lululemon. The next bag is going to be my Fendi baguette. This is in the jacquard, I think, or just fabric. I don't know the names. I purchased this a while back and it's just not something I reach for. And my biggest gripe with this particular bag, which I'm gonna piss off a lot of people who love their Fendi baguette, maybe you need to add this one to your collection. But I feel like I'm always playing target practice when it comes to you know, trying to close my bags, and I'm just like on the side, and then I'm just trying to make sure it lines up correctly. And that really does bother me when it comes to the Fendi baguette. It is a beautiful bag. It does come with my favorite part about this bag is it does come with 2 D-rings, so you can interchange how you want to wear the bag. And when you have the crossbody strap, it's not using the same 2 D-rings and then they start fighting, or there's a lot more wear and tear because the 2 of them are just knocking against each other when it comes to the lobster clasp or the hook, I guess. So yeah, this is just probably personal preference. I still left the tags on there. So the interior is mint. You've got the Fendi card. It looks like it is barely used. Some of it has still stickers on there, maybe not. But I might have used this, maybe 2 or 3 times at the most. That bugged me, so I stopped using it. The strap is gorgeous, so I'm gonna definitely be ready to part with this particular bag. Okay, the next one is going to be, you've seen this bag before. Again, it was a back and forth between me. It didn't sell, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it. And it's a gorgeous bag. This Prada tote is a fantastic bag, but I don't gravitate towards it. And I just purchased my Celine tote, so I think I'm gonna be using that more. But this one you've seen before. Okay, it is time. Like, go to your new home. Go to the light, go to the light. Hopefully this can go to a really nice home that enjoys Prada. Prada's just not my thing. This is my only Prada bag, and I used this a couple times for work and it worked out great. I'm sitting here, the leather is fantastic. I can smell the leather just wafting towards my face. This has barely been used. I purchased this from my friend who bought it from the boutique. It's still got all of its care cards, original authentication card. So it is a beautiful bag. The interior looks fantastic. You can actually fit a 14-inch laptop in here. At least mine does fit. And it does come with, I guess this is for the strap, the dust bag. Interior is this gorgeous red interior. There aren't any handle wear. The corners look fantastic, no corner wear. Actually, there's one little mark right there. But other than that, there's no, it just looks like a fantastic classic bag that you can wear for years to come. If you need something a little bit more expanded, these buttons do open up. But one thing I didn't like about this is because the handles aren't long enough for it to go over the carry-on handles, which is why I don't reach for it anymore. The next bag I want to go over is going to be this Vanu bag that I purchased from W Concept. Like I said, I don't really reach for bucket bags very often anymore, which is why I think this is time for this bag to go to a new home. It does come with a dust bag, and then it also comes with this little white pouch that you can attach on the interior to keep your cards or just keys in general, so that will definitely come with it. Not much to say. I think this is a very high quality bag, and the leather smells amazing. It does have 2 little tabs at the bottom here. There is absolutely no wear. I might have used this a couple times, maybe twice, 3 times at the most. It does come with an adjustable crossbody strap. It's a little too short for me, but again, for reference, I am 5'8", so I'm much taller than your typical person. I don't think you would have any issues if you were to wear this as a crossbody, but it's just too short for me, which is why I kind of like, 1, it's a bucket bag, and 2, it's hard for me to crossbody with it. And I just like to have that option, even though yes, I can wear this as a shoulder bag, but I think this is a beautiful, well-constructed piece for such a great price. The interior is just going to be an open compartment. You can wear this during the summertime. You can also wear this during the winter time. I don't think canvas is just limited to the summertime. The silver hardware still's got its stickers on there, and it just looks kind of like a razor blade. I've gotten a couple comments a few times that I wore it that's like, ooh, what's that? Is that a razor blade? So I think this is a very unique, and this is actually a really popular brand in Korea from what I understand. So definitely a really quality bag if you are looking for a bucket bag that is pretty carefree. Oh, it's also adjustable on this side as well. So if you want to make this kind of like a cinched in look like this, you definitely can. The next item is going to be a belt from Tod's. This is brand new. I purchased this when I was in New York at the Woodbury Commons. I thought this was a gorgeous piece, but it got shoved to the back of my cabinets, doors, whatever you want to call it. kind of just forgot about it. This is actually from the men's collection, but I think women can wear it, men can wear it. I just never reached for it. And honestly, I want something even more understated. So yeah, this was totally an impulse buy. But you can see it is a gorgeous, you know, belt. If you want to purchase this for yourself, if you want to buy this for your husband or your brother, a man in your life, anybody really can use this. And this is long enough so that you can wear it up on the top as a dress, over a dress, or if you want to wear it a little bit lower with jeans. And I love this beautiful buckle where it's kind of like a tortoise shell. So you've got that detailing, and then of course the gold at the bottom. So if you don't want to spend, you know, Tom Ford money or whatever, this is going to be a much better option, and you still get the tea. I don't know if that's important to you, but this is a very leather smelling kind of belt. So it's very high quality, and Todd's, I feel like, is quite underrated. Next up on the chopping block is going to be my Chanel walk. And before I talk a little bit about this, and you are new here, definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I know it's a small thing to ask, but it does help my channel out tremendously. And I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers. So can you help me find a couple hundred friends and just help me hit that before the end of the year? That would be much appreciated. And once I hit 5,000, yeah, celebration things will happen. I love giving back, and it is Q4 of 2024. What better thing to do than to give back to the community that have supported me the past 2 years? So again, do comment down below for me which one are your favorite pieces. Of course, via IG, reach out to me. Let me know you're interested in purchasing these items. Tell me in the comments down below if you're surprised at some of the pieces I'm showing today and I'm deciding to let them go. I know. Sometimes I shock myself. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this piece gotta go. She gotta go. So the reason why I'm deciding to let this particular Chanel Camellia wallet on chain go from Chanel is because it's kind of redundant. I have 2 of them. I don't know what came over me. I was obsessed with the Chanel Camellia kind of print that I decided to pick this one up. This one is in caviar, and it's a lot more hard wearing. This one is going to be luxurious, buttery soft. And I do like this one a lot, but I feel like the reason why I am deciding to let this particular one go is because of the enclosure. So this one is an older model where it does have the snap enclosure, whereas this one is a magnetic enclosure, which I prefer much more. Some of you might care about that. Some of you might not care about that. I actually like the feeling of this particular lambskin over the caviar skin a lot more. However, when it comes to functionality and just the enclosure, that is a quote unquote, if I have to let one of them go, this is the break deal. This is an excellent condition bag. You can see the interior. This one is going to be made in France. Where's this one made? Let me look. This one's made in Italy. So technically this is the quote unquote superior one because it is a French brand, and made in France is always better. Put the chain back in here so it doesn't make so much noise, but it does have one zip compartment here, a pocket here, credit card slots here, and then you also have the front compartment right there as well. The serial code is still there, so the sticker is still there. If you need pictures of that, I'm happy to take that picture. This is a Series 17, and it just smells amazing because it does smell like leather. This one is a used piece, so I'm gonna let it go for a really good price. And of course, if you look at the walks pricing nowadays, aren't they up to like $4,000 to $5,000, which is insane. And I recently visited a boutique. I checked out the Chanel flaps. They're just, most of them are crooked. Even the walks aren't as bad as like the classic flaps and how crooked the flap is. But some of them I did notice when it comes to the wallet on chains, they apparently can't figure out their geometry or something, but they can't line up the flaps accordingly. So this is an older piece, oldie but goodie, because the quality and the workmanship from back in the day is just superior in my opinion. So this is up for sale. This one's not for sale, but I just wanted to show you why I decided to keep this one over this one. The next piece is going to be from Saint Laurent, and this is from Mandy's collection. I totally made fun of her when we did our Paris wish list video. I'm like, girl, you don't need another camera bag. She's like, but I want one, and it was a really good price, and I'm gonna go buy more camera bags at Forêt La Page. She totally did. And by the way, Mandy, I need you to drop more comments down below on the pieces, your thoughts on your particular items, so that the audience can see why you're letting them go. I'm just doing it from my point of view, and I'm just gonna be like, I told you so, don't buy this camera bag. She's like, no, I'm gonna buy it. It is going to be the Saint Laurent Lou camera bag. I think that's what it's called. I actually do like the look of this. This is going to be in the chevron print. I've looked at this before and thought about buying it prior to my hate and disdain of camera bags, but I can see from what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, back in the day, the camera bag did not have a back pocket. They've updated the design where it's a back pocket, so it is really functional for you to put your phone in here when you're on the go. The strap is adjustable. It does come with a really cute tassel. This is a brand new bag. She's never worn it. Oh, we'll talk about this in a second here. The interior is just going to be an open compartment with one interior pocket. It comes with its authentication. Everything looks, ooh, it smells really nice. I just got a really strong waft of leather smell. So yeah, this is going to be a brand new bag. Not much to say about it. You guys all know what a YSL camera bag looks like. It is going to be a functional bag, but again, I'm gonna make this bold statement where she's gonna say Foy Lepage trumps YSL all day, every day when it comes to camera bags. So the next piece that I thought I forgot to grab from her place is going to be her Versace card holder. She loves this thing. And I did pick this up from the Versace store for her a little while back. Oh, look, she's still got money in here. She's tipping me $5. We're gonna just put that there. But this is a excellent piece, and the two of us, she's actually the one that turned me on to getting a wallet that has all of the cards on the back. Before, I'm just like, no, that is so insecure that my cards are gonna fall out. And I started using my Cafuné wallet, and I freaking love it. And I think moving forward, all of my wallets need to be this kind of format as opposed to other formats. And shockingly, this has worn quite well. So this one's a little bit different because it does come with a chain where you can hook your keys on there. It's not something I would do, but overall, this is in fantastic condition. There's a little bit of a stretch right here, but you know, you're gonna put a million cards in there, so not a problem. The interior, you could put some cash here. And then of course, the glazing looks fantastic. It looks like, other than the stretch of the cards, you know, slots here, it looks like it's brand new, like the day she got it. So this one is going to be up for grabs. And of course, the reason why she is letting this one go, she picked up a Goyard one. So I was just like, oh, okay, this needs to go to a new home so somebody else can enjoy it. Ooh, it's not $5. She left $10 in there. This is mine now. The next bag is going to be my Etro bag. So I made a whole entire video how this one is going to be a good replacement for the Dior tote. And I still think so. However, something happened. The strap broke. I was wearing this crossbody and I guess something happened. This strap broke. To be fair, I wore this and I walked, I don't know what I was doing that day, but my friend and I decided to walk from 3 different areas of Chicago. We ended up walking like 5 or 6, maybe 7 miles in one day. And I did wear this bag crossbody. So all of a sudden I'm walking, and then the strap snaps. So I freaked out. The bag itself overall is completely fine. However, there's a little boo-boo right here. I'm trying to find it. Where's the boo-boo? The boo-boo is right here. Consider that it dropped straight on the floor incredibly hard as I'm power walking in the streets of Chicago. That little boo-boo right there, took me forever to find it. It's actually not bad. Consider there was a bunch of stuff in here and it was a pretty heavy bag, which is why I think it broke. I did purchase it from a third party, so they straight up said, no, we can't help you. If you want to get the strap fixed or replaced, it's gonna cost you a couple $100s. And I was like, no, I'm not paying $100, $500. I forget what it was. It was something crazy for me to get this strap fixed, and it was gonna take like 6 months. So I'm gonna let this bag go for incredibly cheap compared to the retail. It's still a gorgeous bag. I would have kept this bag and continued to use it, maybe with a different strap. Or maybe you can just get this fixed yourself, because I'm not bothered right now by it. I have too many things going on. Or you could just use a different strap, or you could just use it as a top handle. So for me, I've got massive hands. I would have kept this and continued using this as a bag without the straps, right? But my hands don't even fit through here for me to wear on my wrist or the crook of my arm. That may be a non-issue for you. Your hands are much smaller. You can actually do that. But again, I've got thick, meaty hands. I actually still really love this bag. I think it's a work of art. You can see the feet on the bottom, no tarnish, no wear. It is really perfect except for that one tiny little boo-boo here and a broken strap. So this needs to go to a new home. I hope whoever picks this up is going to enjoy this bag because the embroidery is just beautiful. And of course, if you don't like Dior, this is a fantastic alternative. The next two bag is going to be my Wandler Hortensia. I'm also going to bring out the other one that, it needs to go to a new home. So I also have this Paris 64 bag, the little Lumiere bag. I just purchased this and you're like, Nikki, you're crazy. You just bought this. You're not gonna use it and then it needs to go to a new home. What is wrong with you? These words circle in my head quite often. This particular bag. Okay, so let me just talk about this one first because this is a beautiful bag. I've raved about Wandler for quite a bit. Their leather, their stitching and everything is just beautiful. And I love how there are magnetic enclosures where it's so seamless and the magnet is incredibly strong. It does have a back pocket here and then there's another pocket right there. So the reason why I'm deciding to let this one go is because of the shape, and also leads to why I'm letting this one go as well because of the shape. I realize this is an inconvenient shape for me because I carry two different phones. And when it gets loaded up, it does get really bulky along with my card holder, which, you can see it drops in here pretty quickly or pretty easily. However, when it comes to putting two phones and then my little lippy case, it just gets a little bit bulky. So if you don't have to carry two phones, one work phone, one personal phone, this is definitely not going to be an issue, which is why I don't reach for this particular bag anymore. And note to self, don't buy bags that are in this particular silhouette anymore, which is again, very similar to this one. So overall, I think the construction of both of these bags are gorgeous, but for my personal preference, I don't think I'm gonna purchase anything in this particular silhouette anymore. And this one is a magnetic enclosure. And then you can see on the interior how beautiful it is, how there's like that fun print on the inside. It does come with an adjustable crossbody strap. This is a fantastic option for you to wear during the summer or, just something a little bit more carefree. And this one is made in Spain. This one is also made in Spain, I think. Nope, this one's made in Italy. So these two are going to be up for sale at a really good pricing. The next one is going to be this beautiful Fendi peekaboo from Mandy's collection. So again, I've made a whole entire video on why I don't like or prefer the Fendi peekaboo, but she loved this bag. I've seen her wearing this. This is a fantastic option if you love that little slouchy look with the Zucca print on the inside. What's really nice about this is that this is very on trend. Even though this is a vintage bag, it's got the two-tone where it's got the silver and the gold. The reason why I don't prefer this bag is because of the enclosure, how it was kind of hard for me to like open and close. But if you really think about it, you want to keep this kind of slouched and opened. The interior is fantastic. You can see the Zucca, and then you've got the interior pocket where it's got the Fendi. This one is made in Italy, of course. You can see that. And then you also have the back compartment where it's got one little pocket and then just another interior with all the Zucca prints. This one does not come with a strap, so just keep that in mind as you're looking at this particular bag. And I'm looking at the bottom, you can see the Fendi logo on 5 feet, not just 4, they've got 5 feet. Overall, this is a really good used condition. And if you're looking to add a Fendi peekaboo, you can see the different, blend, how do we call this? And I think this is goat skin, just so you're aware. It's not gonna be like incredibly mushy soft like the Chanel. However, this one, you can see it's gonna be incredibly hard wearing. Really, really good condition. So you can see the corners here. And it's just a really nice top handle. Super cute. The next piece is going to be from Mulberry. This is the Lily, I think, medium or large. I'll make sure to include that in the description box, what the size is. But this one is brand new. She has never worn it. And it is still available on Mulberry's website currently. And obviously we're gonna price it less than retail and whatever the price is on the website. But I do like this because this is just a solid piece, and I used to have so many Mulberry bags. I don't anymore, but you can see how you can turn this into a crossbody strap and then easily turn this to a shoulder bag. So this is a very versatile piece. The leather is amazing, smells like leather. It's brand new, she's never worn it before. The interior is just one open compartment. You've got a zip pocket with the Mulberry, I guess, care card, whatever it is, what do you call that? And it's still got its sticker on there. So yeah, this is a fantastic piece. If you want to add this to collection, it's still got a sticker on here as well. Brand new, no corner wear, nothing to call out. It's just a smushy piece if you like something in this particular silhouette and colorway. All right, home stretch here. I got 4 more items to go over. Let's go over my belt. This is the first Hermès belt I ever purchased from the boutique. I still have the receipts and everything. And I did purchase this from the Chicago Hermès store. And this is going to be in size 100. It is reversible. Is it 100? I'll make sure to link that down below. But it is my Constance Belt. And this one's actually really special because it's not going to be your typical shiny, smooth, shiny heart buckle. It's going to be, I guess, what do you call this? Perforated? No, not perforated. It's got that pattern. You can see what I'm saying here. And then when it comes to the leather, it is going to be the grain leather. And then on the back, it's going to be the smooth leather. So if you want to just purchase the buckle, I'm happy to let that go. I actually can repurpose this belt with my new belt that I got in Paris. But if you want to purchase this buckle, I'm happy to talk about it with you and see what the pricing, I don't know how I'm gonna price this. How do you price buckles? Do they just sell buckles? Usually they sell this separately, right? So yeah, if you want to just buy the buckle, I think this is a great one if you already have a lot of Hermès belts and you don't need another belt, especially in this particular colorway. I'm happy to just sell this buckle off. And the reason why I just don't like the H. I feel it's a little flashy and I've worn it maybe once or twice. And what the sales associate told me is if you're not wearing your belt, you should not keep it on the leather strap. You should take it off and put it in its dust bag for protection, I guess, or storage stake, proper storage. So yeah, this is definitely up for sale and hopefully it goes to a new home that actually will be utilizing this quite often. The next piece is going to be my Cafuné wallet on chain. I bought this brand new from the Cafuné website, just not my color. It came in a mystery box. I'm gonna let this go for cheap just to get it out of my house and create more room in my purse closet. But this is brand new, super cute. It does come with a chain strap. So if you're a tiny bag person, I think you should add this to your collection. Not really a whole lot to say about this, other than I don't wear this color. It clashes with my skin tone. And it does come with a zip compartment here and an open compartment here, also a card slot here. So if you're a minimalist person or if you're going to a concert or some event venue, I think this is a perfect one for you to bring with you. And it is really gorgeous. The leather is fantastic, very hard wearing. I raved about the Cafuné card holder that I've been using quite a bit. And this one is just not my color. Second to last piece here is going to be my Saint Laurent Puffer Lou in the small size. It's going to be gold hardware with beige lambskin leather. This is a super cute piece. I picked this up not too long ago. Leather smells amazing. It's just not something I reach for whatever reason. I don't know. I just can't put my finger quite on it. I've used it maybe a handful of times. It is in excellent condition, really good condition. The interior is just one open compartment. And then you've got a zip compartment. It's got the original, authentication, birth certificate, as people like to call it. I wish there was a back pocket. The magnet is really strong. I don't know, it's just not something I reach for it. If this sells, great. If it doesn't sell, I'm okay with that too. But I'm gonna put some feelers out there, see if you guys are interested. Help me, I'm poor. Get some funds to help pay off my credit card. I don't know, whatever I'm telling myself on a daily basis. But if you like YSL, I think this is a great bang for your buck. And there's some little marks here. There's a little bit of tiny corner wear, but overall this is in fantastic condition. If it doesn't sell, I'll continue to wear it, but it's not something I reach for like, yes, I'm gonna bring my YSL today, I'm so excited kind of feeling. So last but not least is going to be my Goyard plume bag. What do you call it? Plume bag? So I purchased this in France last year when I visited Paris. I thought I would like this, and I also did say it was my first and last purchase with Goyard. Lies, lies. I did purchase another bag. For me, I do like the silhouette of this. It's incredibly cute, but it's just not functional for me. I've used this all of 2 times, and this is really a me problem because I have to, like I said, carry 2 phones, 1 personal phone and 1 work phone. When you have to wear 2 phones with you and bring 2 phones with you at all times, this just doesn't work because you can see this is a very tight fit. It is not going to be something you can actually stretch out. So for me to actually put a full-size phone in here, well, let me rephrase that, 2 full-size phone in here, nothing else fits. So when nothing else fits, it just drives me crazy and I just don't want to wear it. Yes, I could put 1 phone here in the back and 1 phone right here, but it's not about the pockets and the capacity. It's about how this is canvas. It's coated, painted canvas, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to stretch like a leather bag. There's no give in it. And it's going to create indentations in the canvas itself. And this is way too expensive for me to want to do that to a bag. It's very similar to the Celine Trio that I had. Yes, that was leather, but the leather was so thin that it just, anything you put in there, it created some sort of weird shape that protrudes from the leather. And that's something that would happen here as well. You got an interior pocket right there. You've got a small pocket right here, a regular pocket here, and then a back pocket with another little small pocket. There's a lot of pockets. There's like 5 pockets in total, and yet none of them work for me. Hence, this is a beautiful piece. It's got to go to a new home. If I'm not wearing it, if I've worn it all of 2 times, then it's got to go to a new home. So it comes with its dust bag. It does come with a second dust bag. I got to go find it, where you can actually detach the strap and put the strap away, but obviously I'm way too lazy. So all of that will be included. And of course it's got I got the original like care booklet and tag as well. Ha, I lied. 2 more bags to go over. I have my Savette bag that I purchased a while back. I talked about how this is an excellent work bag, but I've added so many work bags to my collection that I just don't need it anymore. So this one has been well used. However, as much as I poo-pooed the Savettes and their leather quality, how it feels a little bit plasticky, this one actually has held up incredibly well. So there are no corner wear, which is shocking because there's a tiny little bit of corner wear on my YSL bag, whereas my Savette bag that I use for work way more than my YSL bag has 0 corner wear. I talked about how the glazing is not as perfect as I thought it should be for the price that they set this at, but I'm impressed. I will say I'm impressed with how this wore. Do I need to sell this bag? Probably not, but I think this needs to go to a new home just because I have way too many, tote bags. I just added the Celine one to my collection. So I think this should go to a new home. This is a very reminiscent of the peekaboo bag with the little enclosure here. It is a hard wearing bag. It has held up beautifully. I don't see a single flaw on this particular bag. The interior is going to be an open compartment with 1 zip pocket in like a divider. Your laptop's gonna fit in here, water bottles are gonna fit in here, sweaters are gonna fit in here. Everything is just going to fit in here. So I'm gonna eat my words a little bit and say this bag has held up beautifully. The glazing is beautiful. Like there's no scratches, there's no fading or anything, and this bag is made in Italy. So I want this to go to a new home just because I have so many bags in my closet and again, I'm a handbag channel. I gotta keep reviewing new bags. Do I? I don't know. So this one is gonna be up for sale. Let me know if you're interested in it, okay? Okay, the last bag, honestly, this is for real the last bag that is up for grabs. It's also from Mandy's collection, another mulberry piece that I think is beautiful. It does come with its butt dust bag. And I don't know what this one's called. Somebody tell me if they know what the name of this bag is, but this is a gorgeous piece. that you can use as a work bag or a travel bag. Let me bring it up close. It's got the top handle. It's got a zip enclosure where you've got a pocket where you can put your phone in here. And then the interior is just going to be an open compartment with one zip pocket right there. It does come with an adjustable crossbody strap. And we know the quality of Mulberry. How fantastic it is. The interior is going to be this herringbone navy color. And what's cool about this is that you can actually use the crossbody on the side D-rings like this. Kind of look like this. It's a little slouchy right now just because there's nothing in it. Or they also have a back D-ring that you can wear as a shoulder bag like this. Isn't that cool? I thought that was a pretty cool design. This bag is kept closed with like snap enclosures. And then I think you can also wear it like this, where it gives kind of like a neverfull, where you have a different look. I'm not doing that very nicely, but you can see what I'm trying to do here, where it gives you a completely different shape. So this is a very versatile bag. There's a lot of ways to kind of wear it. And then on the bottom, you can see it is a gorgeous leather. So again, Mulberry does an excellent job for the price that they're charging. This one is going to be priced fantastically. I already cleaned up here and then realized I did not showcase this particular piece, which is also from Mulberry. This is going to be a card holder that is in this beautiful muted pinkish, purplish. I would call it taro if you're familiar with taro. It is just a beautiful card holder. Glazing is fantastic. This one is going to be just an open compartment here, a couple card slots right here in the back, two card slots, both in the front and the back. And this is also from Mandy's collection that I don't think she really used. So this is a beautiful piece that you can also think about adding to your collection at a fantastic price. Okay, that was a lot of items. So let me know if you have any questions. DM me on Instagram or email me. I prefer Instagram. Let me know what you're interested in. If you have any questions, happy to send you more pictures. This wraps up the panic selling that we are doing because we spent too much money in Paris. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see you all next time.